What's up, guys? Pop Culture Hero, and I am back to show you what I got today, and also to review a Star Wars toy, as weird as that sounds. But basically, the whole reason I got this guy was because I got some Transformers on clearance, and he just happened to be restocked. Transformers I got on clearance, you say? Well, at Walmart, they finally... I know Target's been trying to clearance some stuff. I didn't really see anything that they clearance in mine too badly, though I did pick up an Iron Man Hall of Armor figure from them, the ones with the light up bases, for $5, and that was pretty cool. But from Walmart, I did find a Power Core combiners for $6, so I picked up a Sledge with throttler, because gotta support Sledge with throttler. If you haven't picked them up yet, dude, at $6, this is such a great piece to have. I've already reviewed it, and it's one of my favorite Power Cores, so I had to get a second one at that price. It's a drill. Yeah! Drill Minicon. Construction head. Let's do this. Okay, and I also got some, and also Scouts for $5, so I picked up another Sunspot. So, one of the better Scout molds, really, because he's got the 3mm clip battle axes, and just has a very Macross super Kawamori aesthetic to him that you don't usually get in Transformers. I may do a review of this guy very soon. But let's go ahead and review the Star Wars Aqua Droid. The Aqua Droid comes in, regular Clone Wars card, which looks really good on him. And there's his head up there. Very nice. So it looks good on him because the blue backer is very aquatic, and it actually kind of blends in with the card a bit. He definitely fills up the card. Nice value. Doesn't come with a lot of accessories, which I'm always kind of disappointed with on Clone Wars figures, because, how much can it cost to give me a baggie of accessories like you do on the Saga Legends? I'm noticing on the newer ones, newer solicitations for Saga Legends Star Wars figures, that they're going to stop doing additional rifles and pistols and stuff. Looking good. Definitely has some nice show art, and the back of it in some pose. Okay. Rubber bands. There you go. Now it should come out. Yeah. So here we have the Hydro Droid out of packaging. And as you can see, he has a very nice gray motif to be very muted and blend in with water. He has a red stone here, possibly some sort of laser tool, maybe. Laser tool would kind of make sense because he was assembling ships of some sort on the bottom of Kamino and stuff in his episode. He's only been in one episode, and for good reason. The Separatists only really needed him for attacking Kamino. Droid troopers, other than paint them up in different colors. But this is a purely Clone Wars mecha design, even though it follows very closely to certain things from Mobile Suit Gundam, with sort of crab-based Aqua droids, like Aqua mecha suits. His articulation is, well, I was expecting it to be incredibly hindered. Star Wars figures have a reputation of not having good articulation, or have some figures having great articulation and most of the others just falling dead flat. Like, at worst, you'd have that, and the cool head-raising action, which is a feature of him, is that he becomes hydrodynamic when he's in this form. And then when he's ready to spring up and attack, he pulls up his head, which has a little red sensor. And it's ball-jointed, and turns and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Goes all the way around. up here at the shoulder is kind of neat because it not only has a hinge, so you can get this all the way up here, and it can come all the way down to there, and it can also rotate at that hinge, rotate at that elbow right there, rotate at this elbow at the socket, and go up and down and all the way around down here. So very nice arm articulation other than not having a hand rotation piece. And these hands do look like they could hold blasters if I had any extra blasters sitting around. But the only blaster he comes with is this one, which mounts onto which is kind of a bendy plastic, and just mounts onto his forearm there. That doesn't have the laser cutting tool. Same thing on the other side. He has a waist swivel, very good for expressive battle poses, and like sort of mech warrior style. And check this out, the legs have jointing that works in both directions because it is a robot. That is pretty cool. And even though it's a single joint, it goes all the way back. Oh, that's as good as a double joint. And on his feet, they can compress all the way down for like insane jumping poses. While his articulation isn't anything special, it's a really big figure, and he actually doesn't need this display stand in order to maintain standing poses. But I guess if you wanted to get really crazy with the walking poses, you could go ahead and try that. Or using the stand with figures that didn't come with display stands is a good option too. That can just go somewhere else. But overall, it's a pretty cool figure. I'm glad I got it. It was one of the few figures from this wave that really, really interested me. I'm glad it did come out before whatever crazy stuff coming up later replaces it. And yeah, it's nice that I could pick it up at retail. It's a very cool droid. It has some nice stylistic angles.